beloved? Beloved, are you like me and you are bothered when the electricity goes, especially at night? Because it disturbs your sleep and it sometimes ruins that peaceful dream that you are having. Yeah, are you like me? And when the electricity goes, you wake up all of a sudden, whether it's in the day and you are having a nap or at night, when you are really having your rest, that needed rest. So beloved, what I've been realizing is that something as simple as a fan or air conditioning, it really does supply the air circulation that we need. It supplies that needed ventilation, that needed air to breathe, right? You know, we all face those heat waves, and when the weather is really hot and sometimes unbearable, we can, and we'd be like, I'd be like, this fan isn't providing enough breeze. It's not, it's helping me, but not as much as I'd want it to. Yeah. And it's like, wow, I didn't know that I was being so ungrateful, so uncontented. My bad. So discontented. I've been portraying such an unhelpful attitude because why is it that I have to wait till I don't have certain things to realize how much I do need those certain things? So here I go, beloved, relating such a basic scenario to God. Watch how this could be in relation to God. Watch how something so simple can be related to God. Watch and see, beloved. Watch and see. Hang in there with me, beloved. Hang in there with me. Beloved, you know there are those very high moments with God, and there are also those very low moments with Him. Yeah? Have you experienced those high moments together with those very low moments, beloved? Because it can't just be me alone, right? It can't be. So, when difficulties arise and when we encounter hardships of some kind, you know, the benefit is that we can go to God. We can go to Him for comfort, for reassurance, for helpful advice, for clarity, for joy, for insights, and so on. And there are also those times where we feel so distant from Him. We don't hear Him speak. We don't sense His presence. We don't feel that He is near like He has been all along. We feel that He has departed from us, drifted away from us. We feel that He has diverted to another location. It's like we feel the Lord has willfully left our side. So, beloved, tell me, what do we do? Do we just give up? Do we just not bother seek the Lord anymore? So what? Are we just gonna say goodbye to the Lord? No. No. And it's like, beloved, when hardships arise and when we do encounter difficulties of some kind, it's like we are now realizing how ungrateful we have been. We've been ungrateful, unappreciative of the things God is doing for us. So we could take his joy or his guidance for granted because we've been so used to walking with him. And it's like when a difficulty do arise, are we now realizing that we were ungrateful? That's why we have to constantly search our hearts, beloved. If there is any hidden ungratefulness or if there's any hidden unappreciation, may we examine our hearts and may we aim to have contented lives. May we never let our unappreciation come between our relationship with the Lord. May we never let our ungratefulness detach us from the God who sticks to our sides. Even if we don't feel him, even if we don't sense that he is near, and even if we feel as if he is at the farthest distance away from us, look, we have to understand that he is still near. And though you can't feel him, though you can't sense him, you can hold on to that belief that will never let you down. Even when life's hardest situations are presented, your belief will not let you down. Because hear this, ungratefulness can lead to bitterness. And what does bitterness lead to? Bitterness can lead to a decrease in faith. A decrease in the things that we so strongly held on to and believed when things was all good and all right. And just as the electricity is temporary, know that this time of feeling far from God will come to an end. It will soon come to an end. But what you can do is seek the Lord. Seek to find gratefulness, and your gratefulness will come as you are seeking God, as you are searching for him, as you are attentively and dedicatedly and diligently seeking him. And even if he isn't found, know that your belief will not let you down. Because when the Lord feels absent, know that it's one of the enemy's game plans or tactics to lead us astray, to make us question our beliefs and potentially potentially say goodbye to the faith. But we are not weak Christians. We are strong in the Lord, and we are strong in the things of Him. This morning, in my quiet time with the Lord, I had this thought of why Judas Iscariot why is it that he betrayed God? Why is it that he resorted to that betrayal? And it was because of his lack of understanding towards Jesus' mission. He failed to go to God with his feelings. And if he had done so, Jesus would have tried his best to explain to him of the things he had to do, the things that needed to be done. And Jesus would have tried his very best with the things that he was allowed to say, because I strongly believe with the things Jesus was able to give, the things he could have said to Judas, I believed he would have tried for him to understand why he came to earth, to die a criminal's death, to live the way he did, and to die the way he did. I believe that Jesus would have explained it to him why he had to do such things, and offer some needed clarity for Judas. So you may not understand why God is, you may not understand why you are feeling distant from Him, even though you are doing what you are supposed to do, even though you are faithful to God, even though you are walking in obedience and practicing submission. You may not understand, but instead of distancing yourself from Him when God is feeling distant, from you, you don't distance yourself from Him, but you seek Him like never before, and you try to find Him when He feels lost. And just as the electricity will come back, so will you feel God again. This feeling of hopelessness, or this feeling of God, where are you? God, where are you? Where are you, God, when I need you the most? This feeling is temporary. This feeling will be a passing cloud, that you will remember how you sought God even when He wasn't felt or sensed. Yes. So seek Him like never before, and watch how your faith will reward you in return. Alright, beloved, thank you for listening today. I know this was a short video, but I know it is very needed.